Now to a lawsuit that could cost Louisville taxpayers millions of dollars. Former Louisville inmates say their rights were violated when they were held at Metro Corrections for hours and even days after they were supposed to be released. A new federal court ruling denies the city's appeal, meaning this case moves forward. The WHAS 11 night team's Tom Lally is in the newsroom tonight with more on how this started and what could happen next. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Shay. This court battle was first waged in 2017. At that time, it was only 2 former inmates. Now, this could apply to thousands of people imprisoned for far too long. Sentenced, served, and still incarcerated.
It's cost other cities that have had similar lawsuits like this high in the double-digit millions of dollars.
Jim Ballinger represents Jacob Healy, one of the first plaintiffs to file in 2017. He was ordered to serve 3 days, but stayed at Metro Corrections for 5. And in January, that plaintiff pool widened by the thousands. When a district court judge granted a class action lawsuit, meaning any person imprisoned for 4 hours or more after their time was served is now represented in the case, as long as they can prove failure on behalf of Metro Corrections. And that applies from February of 2016 all the way to today.
Tom, it's hard for me to put my arms around.
Ballinger says his last calculation was a few thousand people represented in this class action. But as the case approaches a 6-year time span, that number only grows.
It is in the double-digit thousands, many people.
With precedents like Los Angeles and Washington, D.C., he says the number wasn't nearly as large. So this could be a record payout for Louisville. We asked Metro Council President David James what he thought of the issue. He says it's a big problem.
It causes problems with their employment, their children, their families, everything. On top of that, as taxpayers, this lawsuit, we will have to pay for that.
And by we, he means you, the taxpayers of Metro Louisville. It's not a done deal yet. Metro government has a few options here. They could ask for the case to be reviewed or even sent to the Supreme Court. We reached out to see, but we're told Metro government does not comment on pending litigation. Live in the newsroom, Tom Lally, WHAS 11, on your side.